So I've been watching Shoe for a while. I don't know, probably for about 7, 8 years. I don't think I was there when she started her channel, but I definitely have been watching her for quite some time. And I figure if I'm gonna at least attempt to be a React Andy, I might as well react to a Shoe0nhead video. I'm pretty sure that I disagree with her on a lot, but I also agree with her on a lot. And, you know, maybe as a male, I can bring a unique perspective to the things that she's saying. But I'm going to venture a guess that her audience is mostly male, so they probably share a lot of opinions that I have, but I don't know, maybe I can add something to the conversation. So let's start.
Hello again, friends, and
Hello.
happy Halloween. This Halloween, I have decided to dress up as the
loud.
scariest
Sorry, that's a little loud.
possible thing to my audience. A woman.
That is pretty scary.
As the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things like the creepy female teacher epidemic, to more silly things like women posting their L's in my Are Women Okay video. The video where I read embarrassing stories
And the answer to that is women are not okay.
And willingly put on the internet about themselves. And that video has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version of that video. But the issue I found is
Hell yeah.
the male version just doesn't exist. No,
Hell
I'm not
yeah,
joking.
big
I
W.
looked everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out, unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves.
That's pretty funny, because I know a lot of guys in my direct periphery who post their L's constantly. I think the problem is, or rather, I think the difference is men post their L's to other men privately. They don't publicly post their L's because they don't feel the need to, like, you know, put themselves out there for everybody to see and get an ego boost from it.
Women will be out here openly talking about the time they got a yeast infection from the homeless man behind a Denny's, but a man won't even post about the time he said you too when a waitress said, enjoy your food. They take that shit to the grave. At least that's
I've done that at least once in my life.
what I thought. Until I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet. I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode, and I visited
Where did you go?
Reddit.com. And I found one of the funniest and
I'm so sorry that you had to go there.
most depressing communities I have ever come across in all my years doing this. It's true, folks.
That could be subbed for literally any Reddit community.
One place on the internet where men are posting their L's. Lord knows it's hard to be a man today.
If you're on Reddit, can you really have the title of man? Like, real question.
You know, like, I couldn't imagine. You're told to be nice, but not too nice, confident, but not too confident, 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, have a perfect beard or a perfectly clean-shaven face.
And don't be bald.
Oh yeah. That reminds me. Before we dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to
segue.
today's sponsor, Henson Shaving.
This speaks directly to
force
me.
People into these weird workarounds,
I need to shave
like
a lot.
apply cooling aftershave
I
to
actually
help with the burn.
grow beards really strongly.
That's all coping, not solving. Like when I was having the worst sleep ever,
And it's like the worst.
I thought maybe
wish
it's my routine. You know,
I wish I
tried
didn't have to
change
shave
up my
as
bed
much,
routine, everything
but
like that. No,
I have
it
to
was
shave
my
a lot.
mattress. I finally changed my mattress.
I'm not like a
and then I finally
particularly
started
hairy
sleeping
dude.
better
It's just
again.
it grows
It's not your
really well
shaving
on my
routine.
face.
It's the mattress. Well, the razor. Henson Shaving is on a mission to improve shaving. Not with gimmicky subscriptions or moisturizing strips, but with real innovation and a focus on your skin's health. Their razors are made with solid aluminum, making them not only durable, but also environmentally friendly.
Believe it or not, I've got sensitive skin.
Not even in the packaging. What really sets Henson apart is the precision of their design. With their Henson AL13 safety razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built parts for the International Space Station.
Generally for sensitive skin, I'll get like, I'll break out and like hives and stuff. It sucks.
Ensuring a stable and gentle shave. And since I switched to Henson, I have noticed my shaves have been silkier and smoother than ever before. No tugging, no razor burn, just a close, perfect shave that feels great on my skin. So basically, no more leg-a-beard. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson razor, it's a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the blades, which cost 10 cents
No, I've
each.
done it once.
Just 10 cents.
Just to see how it goes.
So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5
Don't shave your legs
a year
unless you're
on
a swimmer.
blades. That is incredible.
Henson's store offers a variety of colors, even a titanium version, so you can pick the razor that best fits your style.
Just head on over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart, and then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet, and your environment will thank you. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring this video, and as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
That's probably cheaper than buying razors from CVS or something.
Okay? No. No, they are not. We have gone over this many times in more serious videos. Modern men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent to your friends because that's...
It's also hard to vent as a man, at least from my perspective, because it feels like when you do vent as a man, not only from an external perspective, but from an internal perspective, you just feel like you're letting yourself down.
That's gay. Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay.
True.
Can't vent to a therapist because that's gay. Everything is gay, except of course gay sex, which we all know is only gay if the balls touch. So
it's also the most manly thing you can do if you think about it.
So what is a man to do?
Don't think about it too hard.
Where is a man to go? Reddit, of course. r/kitchen cells, to be exact. Kitchen Cells is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment. Now, for those of you who don't know what an incel is,
they want to...
an incel is a...
Is that because they want to obfuscate what they're posting by arguably posting something about an unrelated topic?
Involuntary
Otherwise they'll get banned off Reddit.
Somebody who, for whatever reason, cannot get laid or get a girlfriend. And for the people watching this, a girlfriend is a girl that is your friend, who you love. Like that.
So one advice for anybody who might identify as an incel, it's not worth it to be focused that heavily on it. I mean, I want to say this before I forget, like, I've never been an incel, but I can understand the mentality because I have had friends who've kind of gone down that route. And coming from the other side of it is what you think you want isn't worth it. They really aren't. My best advice is you need to work on yourself and only focus on what you want to do and get out of life that is internal rather than external, because nobody owes you shit. So if you're focusing so much on, I need this other person to provide for me something, or I want this from another person, you are never going to be able to get anything together in life. Don't expect something to come from somebody and only work on yourself.
That little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So let's dive.
See, I'm not an anime girl. I have an anime girl avatar, but I'm different.
Into this, let's see what Reddit is cooking.
Oh boy.
Failed my f***ing driver's test today. I'm 26 years old, I can't hold a job, I can't get laid, I can't even drive.
Bro, how the hell are you 26 years old and you can't even fucking drive? What? Driving is the easiest fucking thing in the world.
I don't deserve flavors. I dropped my salad. I fail at everything.
No, you don't deserve flavors.
I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes.
I mean, I've seen worse grippers. I fail at everything I do, though. I can kind of understand that. Like, compounding failure is kind of a state of life for men. At least that's how I've seen things. Failing is just what you're going to do, though. You just got to get over it and just keep pushing.
Classmates that I have school shooter vibes. Bowl of sludge. What am I looking at? Is this your classmate?
Is it because of the bowl of sludge that you get those school shooter vibes from?
Holy shit, maybe they were right. Resident Evil ass meal. I asked my high school biology teacher out on a date the day I turned 18 via her Steam account.
Okay, dude, no. You don't ask your teacher out on a date no matter how hot she is. Trust me, I would know. I had not one, but 2 fashion models. Yes, ex-fashion models that were high school teachers. No, you do not ask your teachers out on dates. It's weird. It's wrong. And they're going to view you, unless they're also weird and wrong, as creepy and don't do it. It's bad.
She blocked me. This guy somehow
And the fact that she's on Steam's also weird. What?
Managed to find the one female teacher that did not want to ruin their male student. Incredible. Chicken looks good though. 7 out of 10. Asked a girl out and she started laughing. Oh, that's just a learning experience, dude.
That happened to me too.
Super hard.
Oh, no, I didn't. Whoa, hold on. No, pause, rewind. No, I didn't. Not that part. Oh, dude. No, not like this.
Rice. Oh. 5'10", Rice looks good. The only girl...
I mean, you know, everybody can have their own particulars and excitement. Just don't go telling the world about it, my guy.
Girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man.
Yep.
That was a 45-year-old man.
Yep.
Made this cake
100%.
to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could love a creature like me, but this feels great anyway.
You know, it's probably because of the heroin.
I only haven't ended my life because I don't want to make any women happy.
You know, side note though, I mean, I can understand the preference of drugs over women in, you know, today's day and age, at least the very loud ones on social media. I would say that if you think it's the case that you have to turn to drugs in order to like fill that void that a quote woman end quote would fill, then I might suggest that you're on social media too much and you're on dating apps too much and you're not going outside and you're not just living your life. I would never suggest drugs, and I would never suggest dating apps or social media.
My obsession with an anime girl prevents me from talking to 3D women.
True, brother.
Every night before going to sleep, I watch a video of her kissing the camera, and it is
not true, brother. Go back.
Is almost always the highlight of my day. May I know which one it is? Sue from Monster Musume.
No, based. Fucking based. Yes. I'm more of the Centaur girl though. I mean, she was best girl, but based. Monster Musume is fucking based.
You know what? After the last video I did, I can't even judge this. Like, at least it's human looking.
No, you can't.
The bar is in hell. I have a huge crush on a coworker. I was talking at her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish. She said, I don't think I'd be interested in that.
Okay, I have several questions on how the delivery of this joke was made. First of all, I don't know about, you know, a coworker and toy Barbie fishing rod being in the same sentence, whether or not that's good or not. And secondarily, I'm gonna bet that if it was a funny joke and the delivery was fine, it would have landed. But you've got 2 strikes already against you in this post, brother.
In the most disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster.
I mean, I'd say it too.
I like how he said talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking
Oh, okay, there's strike 3 right there. I didn't catch that.
Women love when you talk at them. Just corner them and start yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore.
Or video games or Dark Souls or literally any VTuber that you watch or literally anything else. I mean, come on, Shoe. Don't you know this?
I love that shit. Just get right up in their face and explain to them the entire plot of Lord of the Rings. That's
or
how you get them. My mom's new boyfriend is younger than me. Oh no, his mom is being hag-maxed. She's 52. I'm 23. He's 21. He could...
I don't know if I'd be able to. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. That's awful. Oh my god. I am so sorry.
Literally be my brother. What the f do they even talk about? Oh, don't worry about it, bro.
They're not talking.
They're not doing much talking.
Yeah.
I wish a tomboy could just casually kidnap me and drag me in.
Physically makes me cringe.
To a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like tomboys are like an endangered species.
I feel like that's something that a lot of men have. Like, and it's an absolutely normal feeling to want to feel cared for by somebody else. Like, I can understand wanting to surrender yourself to somebody in that context, like in general. But like, again, bro, you don't need to be posting this. You don't need to be telling the world.
What the f is that? Forget tomboys.
Yeah, what the hell is that fucking dish?
By the
Oh my
feds.
God.
You need to be exiled away from society for what you did to that pasta. My ancestors are weeping.
The last time I met anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest. She ghosted me. Just my stupid Chungus life.
Okay. If you've got to go to the psych ward just to find a girl, bro, like, I mean, you know, weirder things have happened, weirder stories have happened, but maybe not the best
honestly,
place.
Good. Do not get with the f***ing girl you met at the psych ward,
Yeah, you
okay?
kinda
None
dodged
of this
a
Harley
bullet
Quinn
there.
Joker bullshit. You can't fix her. She can't fix you. No, no, no. Next.
Today I found out the woman I have been pursuing is
What the fuck is that? They look like shits on a bun. Ugh.
lesbian. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my
Today I found out that a woman I had been pursuing, I mean, so what? I mean, okay. Next. I mean, you're not going to change her. She's not going to change herself. So who cares? I mean, that's not a bad thing.
father, who hates me.
Okay, one, that is
And that's not good that your father hates you.
doo-doo. That is poop from a butt.
Yeah,
and
yep,
two, it is
true.
not over. It's not over. There's still one way you can date her. Put this on.
No. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't deserve love. Segregated Tic Tacs.
Oh,
I have an eating
poor
disorder.
guy.
Gay. So I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog bowl this
I have an eating oh, okay. I mean, so what? I mean, if you have, I mean, everybody's got their struggles, bro. I mean, if you have an eating disorder and you know that what the cause is, at least you're making progress towards fixing it. And I'm a little concerned about why you're eating out of a dog bowl and that you say, fuck my lonely puppy life. But, you know, again, you don't need to be posting that part of it.
morning. F my lonely puppy life.
Yeah.
Yesterday my scrambled eggs were oversalted. This morning they were undersalted.
Okay.
I have to kill myself.
Wait,
Yeah,
if the
dude,
eggs
that's
are
totally what it
undersalted,
means.
can't you just put more salt on them? Wait, don't kill yourself. Just add more salt.
Off to a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the
Oh, why would you do that? Why would you admit to doing that? No. Oh, why? Time and place. Oh, shoot, what I just pressed? I don't know. Time and place, bro. This is neither the time or the place, and there are neither times nor places that exist. No.
only meal I know how to make. Where the f did it all go wrong?
Probably the burping thing.
That is disgusting, bro. Which VTuber?
True. Ah!
Which one? Which one so I know to avoid that channel?
A female coworker complimented me on my shirt, and I began to stutter trying to say thanks.
This guy will remember.
I mean, it's okay to not know how to talk to women in this day and age. I mean, if you extrapolate that out, it's okay to not to know how to talk to anybody. Just fuck it. Who cares? When you talk to somebody and when you want to talk to somebody, just, you know, just talk. I know it's like a fucking forehead set of advice. I know people get anxiety from it. And I mean, I can understand where that anxiety would come from, but just remember at the end of the day, the only person who has to like you is you. Nobody else has to like you. And when you can keep that in the forefront of your mind, it's just like, whatever. They don't like me. They don't like me. Who the hell cares?
Remember that for the rest of his f***ing life. Men will
Yeah.
be 85 years old
Very true.
on their deathbed, surrounded by their family, remembering the time some random woman complimented his Metallica shirt 45 years ago.
True.
Ladies, you want to make a random man's life? Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those
Or literally anything. If you say like, hey, you have a nice hairstyle today, be like, oh, well, dang, you have a nice beard. Oh, okay, thank you. Like, men aren't used to getting compliments. It's kind of sad.
like Ahiago anime shirts though.
That was a weird era.
You wear that in public. You wear that in public. You are both simultaneously the most based motherfucker on the face of the planet and the most deranged person on the face of the planet.
Tuna to imagine what it feels like.
I just read this.
It doesn't taste like that.
Oh
or
my
have
God.
That texture though. Put 5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer. And
oh my God. He said probably, by the way. Okay. I'm not even gonna. I can't comment on that.
And here I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a pussy was rock bottom. What the f am I reading?
That rock bottom is exactly where I would have described that. Oh my God. No, don't do that either.
Can't you just buy a fleshlight or something like a normal person? The smell and the flavor.
That's not what a normal person would do.
Are important factors.
Oh my God. It's time to take your keyboard away.
Here.
Stop. If it smells and tastes like tuna, something is wrong.
Very wrong.
She has an infection.
Yep.
Suppose a girl has blocked you on every platform, but you know her address. For the past year, you've been sending her 1 GIF each month, each one bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them.
Oh my God.
How would you proceed?
By stopping sending her gifts. Suppose a girl has blocked you. Okay, let's remove the word suppose because it totally happened, otherwise you weren't posting this. Second of all, why are you sending her gifts if you know her address when she's blocked you? Do you know her in real life? Please say that you don't. No, it would be better if you did. Actually, please say that you do. But, bro, you need to stop sending her stuff. That is omega maximum hella creepy. Stop it.
You don't. You don't proceed.
Yes,
none of these people at this party know I beat it to giantess vor animations.
Oh my God, bro. Okay. So there is some psychology saying out there that there are reasons why some men are into that. And it deals with some very, very, very bad things that happen, very traumatic things that would have happened in their past. However, you do not need to announce to the world that you are into this. This is something that you keep between you and yourself. The only 2 entities in existence that need to know about it are you and yourself. Arguably, if you believe in God, him too. But even he would look at you and say, yo, bro, I didn't want to read that in your brain. You keep that to yourself. Oh my God.
Maybe. But now the whole internet does. I love the people in the comments like, my man. It is...
My man. No. No. You can't.
It's just actually insane. Like, these people walk amongst us. Like, the guy in front of you in line at the bank might have a being eaten alive fetish. Who knows?
Yeah. An acquaintance I have is talking with his girlfriend and 4 of her friends 40 feet away from me.
Okay.
He said, statistically, one of the 10 guys in this room is a rapist. They all looked at me. Funfetti pizza.
Oh man, that sucks, bro. If that happened, you need to get new friends if they really think about you that way. That's mean. That's real catty high school bullshit. That's mean.
I was talking to a girl who thought I was Latino. When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged.
Based.
Woke up this Sunday morning. I'm still
Okay. Qualify. There's nothing wrong with Indian people. But there is a lot of Indian people on social media, and there's a lot of social media about them. I can understand why.
5'9".
Okay, 5'9" is not.
Yeah, 5'9's not that
what
bad.
What the hell have the dating apps?
I mean, I'm 5'10".
Done to men. Women on dating apps have just like destroyed the male psyche. Like dudes now believe if you're not 6'3", it's f***ing over.
True. That's so sad.
Didn't they just implement like a height filter on like Bumble or one of those apps?
Now do it for weight
or something. That is insane. Could you imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine?
There it is. I can imagine the screaming.
No women under 170 pounds. Could you fucking imagine? They would never. They would never.
Paid for nudes for the first time. They weren't great nudes.
Oh, bro,
but I kept paying.
no. No, you never. Don't pay for nudes.
She talked to me. Spinning glizzy.
She talked to you, huh? Are you sure about that? Are you sure you were talking to Cutie
probably
Pie
some type of
Kitten
AI.
69 and not fucking Kamal from Pakistan?
Oh, that's even worse.
Apparently, that's the thing. Apparently, OnlyFans girls hire.
Never forget that the bald man on his stream has come to the realization that it is not gay if you don't realize you're talking to a man. Think about it.
Agencies in like India and Pakistan to like talk to their simps for them.
Oh my god.
I to girls until I am tired.
Okay. To be fair, that has to be an incredibly easy job. Because all you have to say is what you would want to hear. Easy bank, easy money. I don't blame them.
So I won't have to approach them and then get rejected.
Bro. No. Don't admit to that.
Is this why the birth rate is so low?
It is one of the reasons.
See, I was under the impression it was because the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country.
Some of the other
and, like,
reasons.
Women want a career, or they're on birth control, blah, blah, blah,
That is
blah,
some of
but
the other reasons.
I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just millions of this guy. Or maybe this is just Reddit.
I can only get off to femboy hentai now.
Well, I got news for you. Brother, you're gay.
Corn on the cob, no salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the closest I can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's vagina.
How can you go from eating corn on the cob to be thinking about that? How hopelessly obsessed are you? No. There is so much more to life. You do not need to be obsessed with this.
Oh, that's not... You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know.
My cat was sitting on my lap, and I had to make him move because I started to get hard when I saw a gif of Candace Owens.
Sorry, I paused.
I was watching a not safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly...
I was watching an NSFW video with that one French girl. Okay.
Zoomed in 4K HD on a guy's face, so I posted a load to a guy. Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little bit.
You could have looked away.
What?
But you
That's
didn't.
just sad.
Did you?
My body is permanently deformed and crippled by decades of compulsive, joyless masturbation.
Okay. I made a joke about, ripping your dick off when you're fucking yorking it, right? It was a joke, I get it. But all things considered, dude, holy cow. Stop it. As soon as you started realizing you're having a problem, why didn't you just immediately stop? It's, yeah, it might be a little hard to live through life, constantly feeling that pain, but bro, just stop.
Everyone who sees me can tell instantly. Saw a female...
How? Do you have a limp or something? What the hell? How can you get that bad?
Body in the cheese and had to jerk off before...
Oh my... Pareidolia strikes again. No. Oh, don't admit that. Don't admit that. That's all. Just don't admit it.
Plate. Microwaved cheese lasagna. Okay.
I'm not even saying that it's not okay or it's not okay. I'm saying when that happens, you don't admit it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the is that? That is not lasagna.
True, what the fuck
that
are
is
you
an
eating?
abomination.
Jerked off to a VTuber crying compilation and
Oh no.
the hardest I've ever in my life. I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far?
It's actually
Well, I can tell you, you've been online for far too long. Shut the darn computer off. Walk outside and don't come inside until a year has passed.
so crazy how, like, you can do everything right as a parent. You could just be, like, a great, responsible parent and raise your kid right. And then one day on your son's, like, 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer. And then in a few years, he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit.
Yeah, the other thing, the crying aspect of it, like, why? For what depraved and nefarious purpose is that what you want?
Tofu broke apart just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried. I have a micro penis.
Okay. I think this guy's taking the piss, to be fair, but dude. Okay. Don't watch cuck porn. It's real bad for you. It's really psychologically damaging, I'm pretty sure. And second of all, you know, you having a micropene, like, we're gonna engage with this with good faith. It doesn't matter if you find a girl who loves you.
All porn is cuck porn. You're sitting in a chair,
okay, true.
watching two people.
Different angle, very true.
You might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room, watching two people on a bed. What's the difference? Porn is basically virtual cucking.
Tried to jack off today, but all the porn was so bad, I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep.
Alright. Try to jack off today. Okay. Okay, so if that's the case, brother, you have hit the limit. You are so goon and porn brained out of your mind that you are no longer getting sexually aroused from what you should be getting sexually aroused from. For the love of God, and for the sake of your brain, and for the sake of being able to continue to get it up in the future, stop. You need to stop. You needed to stop probably a decade ago.
Okay, the reason why you think the porn is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time.
24/7.
Like 40 years ago, dudes were drinking it to, like, the Sears catalog underwear ads. And
Those
now
were
the
the
most
good days,
insane, depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away. Like, I just don't think humans were meant to live that way. Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations every second of the day, you know?
No, they're
Whenever
not.
I masturbate, I leave my cum sitting in my underwear.
We can smell it, by the way.
Why? Why would you do this? Like, what is the point of this?
We can smell the cum. Women
I mean, you know, I think everybody can smell it if it's left in your fucking underwear.
especially can tell if you have recently masturbated. You ladies
Wait,
know
is
what I'm
that
talking
true?
about. Like, you go up to a guy and, like, you can just tell. Like,
Am
you
I getting baited? Is that true?
can smell it. If you're a guy and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious?
That I am a guy and I'm asking that.
Don't worry about it. Last night,
What? Wait, no, come back.
I jerked off and my goopy steamer of a load landed on my Xbox and fell into
Why
the
would you describe it that way?
ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume.
Please don't make this an Oedipus story.
And masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast to start the day. Why?
Yeah, why?
Why?
I've had this crush for 3 years, and I want to screenshot and print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I
No! Don't do that! Why?
can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid P-cell.
You are a stupid something other than that. You are just stupid in general.
Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop for the gram is when she's breastfeeding. Got me
Oh my god, dude.
using AI just to remove her baby from the pic. Save the earth and post them titties uncensored. Plump and full of milk.
This video is turning me into a f***ing misandrist. This video is turning
me into a misandrist too.
me into a femcel.
Shit.
I can't do this anymore. I'm dyeing my hair blue. I'm getting a nose ring. I'm growing out my armpit hair.
The girl I like was wearing flip-flops and gym shorts at uni yesterday, sitting
It's not worth it, Shoe.
on the floor with her legs open. I went home and jerked off 6 times in a row.
Oh my god. Oh,
thinking about her feet and her butt.
Oh no.
Woke up today, went to
like one of these is a little bit more normal than the other, to be fair, but oh no.
And noticed that a chunk of skin on the back of my dick is coming off.
Oh, okay, dude. This is another one of those, you know, you've been doing this for a decade too long moments.
That's it.
Also, 6 is a... Bro.
That's it. Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out.
There's probably something terribly...
I mean, if men need to be born into prison and earn their way out, you know, women kind of need to have the same thing happen.
...wrong with my colon. I've been told to seek medical
Especially
advice
with the books that they read.
ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another.
Well, you should probably go to the doctor if you don't want something bad.
I wish older women would pee on me.
Hey, what a non sequitur.
Oh. God, the men you have sent to protect us are on Reddit fantasizing about getting pissed on.
Yeah, because they have the ability to do that because there's no dangers or obstacles put in their way.
Discovered cartoon pornography at the age of 8.
Okay. This one is a little bit more believable. Because if you sit down and you think about it, how old were you when you were introduced to something similar to this? For me, it was around 11 or 12. So I believe this.
And life sucks since then. My mom taught me
Once you see stuff like that, it becomes an obsession and it is so bad for you.
By humping my torn mattress to some AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since.
I mean, I can understand why.
I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39.
Okay, so we have exactly what I believe to be the problem of being exposed by this at such a young age is. You do not develop the proper mental pathways to be able to hold a successful relationship. This is a terrible, terrible problem that I am ill-equipped to be able to make a comment on how to solve, but it needs to be solved like a decade ago.
Okay, first of all...
This is the third time I said decade.
Bro is fart maxing. Second of all...
Wait, is he? Oh, because of his dish.
Men, you really gotta stop the porn.
Okay. Yes, you are right. But also, we have to consider men who get exposed to this at early ages as victims, in a way. Because they kind of are, and nobody wants to talk about that uncomfortable truth. It's so sad to constantly hear the same story. I got exposed to it at X age, and now I have these problems.
You gotta stop it, or like just way less of it. It's not good for you.
True.
Listen, I used to be
that
super
is true,
pro
though.
porn a few years ago. Not anymore. It's gotten so bad.
I am pro healthy usage of it. If you are an otherwise healthy adult and you want to utilize it in a way that is, you know, both moderative and, you know, as an adult would engage with literally anything, then I don't care. I'm not going to restrict normal people's freedoms and behaviors to associate how they want. On the other hand, there needs to be something that's done about this overconsumption issue, and I think it needs to be handled on a societal level. I don't think it can be done legislatively because I don't think there's any fair legislation that can be made. I think that we need to, as a society, be better stewards and teachers of, you know, people in general.
Especially after COVID, I feel like it got so much worse. I feel like
it totally did.
Just kind of exploded in the past few years. In women too, as we have previously discussed. Like,
that is wrong. Women have always been like that. Source, my grandmother has dime store novels that are way worse than that. And that was normal for my grandmother's generation.
Sure, everything is fine in moderation, blah, 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 but I feel like there's just, like, no moderation anymore.
That's
I feel
true.
Like
I literally just said that.
Everyone is just a gooner. And it's making everybody depressed.
True.
We're just, like,
and it's even worse, because it's not that everybody's just a gooner. It's that people are applauded and given clout for being a gooner to a degree. Of course, when you're an over gooner, we've seen this, you definitely get castigated, but it's socially acceptable to be a certain level of gooner.
Society running on, like, perpetual post-nut depression.
True.
Afraid to talk to women at work in case they allegation max. Just friendliness max and LARP as a normapilled creepiness minimizer.
Okay, wow. So, first of all, that was a very Reddit stupid way to say something. And second of all, I actually can kind of understand the whole, I don't want to get an allegation against me. I do get that. But at the same time, time and place. If you're working, probably not the best place to find a girlfriend, even though traditionally in the past, people have found, people that they fall in love with and marry, at jobs, but today is not the day for it because the climate and the context is wrong. However, in the future, maybe things are changing, but everybody's way too sensitive now and the legal system is stacked against you. Stop it. You can't do it now.
I asked a girl out at work and she reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job. See, This is sad. Like, back in the day, it was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date, whatever. Like, so many people's parents met because they worked together, because they were coworkers, and they flirted and they hung out and stuff. And now it's, like, not socially acceptable at all to do that. HR culture has ruined the relationship between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR. Go talk to your crush. I got called into HR because apparently...
No, I will not give that advice. That's, in my opinion, terrible advice. So, it's not worth, in my opinion, putting yourself in a position where you will be castigated. And you lose your job, and you lose everything. Not only because of the legal ramifications, which there should be none, but there might be, because nobody cares anymore. But it's also not worth the mental ramifications, because if that happens to you, what are you going to be thinking constantly about literally anything else? I would say that it is an incredibly privileged position to have, to say just ask her out, when we have been inundated and seeing a lot of these stories where some guy can do something somewhat or even completely innocently and still get absolutely raked over the coals for it. No, it's bad advice to go for just asking her out. Don't do it. Find another girl, find another situation. Don't do it at work. You need to work to live.
It's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period.
That is very much not okay and not appropriate for work. That's not good. Definitely don't do that.
Okay, never mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women.
Don't talk to women.
In general. Total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and got 2 matches in 5 days. My stupid, ugly life.
That's pretty good.
Okay, from what I know from, like, men who use the apps that I've talked to.
Yeah, there you go.
That's actually really good. Oh my.
I've used Tinder once. I got, like, 4 matches over the span of a week. All of them were just like, oh God, what the hell are you? So I decided that it's not worth it. Don't do it. It is just an exercise and essentially flogging yourself mentally. You will have the worst time of your life. It's just not worth it.
Oh my God, they're all so mad at him in the replies. You get a match in less than a week and you complain? Stop humble bragging. I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. No, 2 matches in 5 days? Why are you even here? My culture is not your cost.
So, To be fair, when I got my matches, they were like, that was like, oh god, that had to have been 10 years ago. If not, like, yeah, it had been about 10 years ago.
Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together.
It was a little better back then.
True cell gets 0 matches. That's 2 people. How many do you need to be satisfied? Mods, take his balls away. 2 matches. Head on over to Kitchen Chads. Oh god, what is Kitchen Chads? Hold on. Kitchen Chads. It's real. Oh my god. I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money I make from my job. Made some ratatouille because I like the movie. Might go for a run later. I have had sex before.
Yeah,
this
I can
is
hear
like
the Chad
Krusty
song
Krab
playing
across the street from the chum bucket. This is evil. This is diabolical. Okay, let's go back to kitchen cells. We're done here. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in months. Months? Fake cell. Try 25 years. Boo, fake cell. Fake cell spotted. Went to the drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kind of giggled at me, so I left immediately.
I mean, that's
felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea for suffering.
No.
Masturbating to the idea.
Okay, bro, what the hell? No, she was giggling because she found you cute. Why would you want to have her suffer for that? You were so close to the finish line, and then you turned around and said, "I'm gonna walk off the field."
Idea of her suffering. Incredible. This is some classic incel. I like how there's just like a bunch of people in the comments like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
bro,
you
get
need
some help. Fake cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has recently added me to her close friend stories. Well, today she posted a poll asking what color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific. I'm no longer in her close friends list.
Run. Just run. First of all, that's mixed signals to begin with. Don't do it. Don't play that game. If she truly liked you, she'd be like, "Oh, that's cute, thanks," and then paint them that color. Run. She doesn't care. She's playing games with you. Just run.
I once walked up to a woman I went to school with since middle school at a bar, before I could even finish saying hello.
Or, even worse, you got the wrong signal. Oh my gosh.
Hello, and asking how she was. A guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license.
That's sad. That's not a good friend.
There's no post-high school education, never had a job, never kissed a woman, and have horrible social anxiety. Flying bundle.
I guess I didn't, have my first kiss until I was like 18. That's not that bad. Like, you're 22. Like, get your shit together. You got plenty of time.
Of bananas for dinner. I'm Albanian. F you. I'm half Jewish,
that's
half
fair.
Indian.
That's a disability.
It was over at birth. You didn't have to tell us the half Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado.
Oh no.
5'3". Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar, and she bent down and asked me where my parents are. Oh no!
That's rough, man.
Oh no. Judging by what we have seen around this subreddit, some guys would be totally into that.
True.
Some men are drowning.
True. Sometimes some guys are into that.
While others die of thirst. I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company.
That's sad, man.
Asmongold, is that you?
Nah, he's cockroaches.
Just have your drain flies. Look, you have a little ant friend too. See,
no.
Not all bad. Made peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over. A woman go-
That is such a horrible way to think about it, bro. Like, what the hell?
Going on to a incel sub.
She just can't. Okay, yeah, femcel life. She's just like, hee, look at me. I want attention.
Reddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal in front of a starving.
It's probably masterful rage bait, to be fair.
African child. What are you doing, bitch? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke.
Okay, wait, I gotta go back. I didn't hear that first bit. I'll get to that one in a second.
Evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal
now?
in front of a starving African child. What are you doing, bitch? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games.
I mean, there's one way to fix that. Stop spending all your time playing games, or just, you know, get used to the fact that that's going to be the case.
I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not.
You are very correct in your assumption. Yes, he was most likely lying to you. And for the reasons that you specified, if you have to say it, then it's probably true.
Not interested because
like, I'm not going to mince words here. I'm not here to be a nice person. If that's what you think, then there are a lot of ways to fix that. Go to the gym, put on some, you know, learn how to put on makeup, and get a job. In a year, I guarantee you, if you are anywhere in the neighborhood of a 5, anywhere in the neighborhood of slightly overweight, and anywhere in the neighborhood of generally solvent, you will, and you're just generally nice, like you're open with guys, you will have them fawning over you. That's all guys ask for. You don't have to look the best. You don't even necessarily have to be underweight. You can be around where your typical weight should be. And you don't have to be rich. You just have to be nice to them. It's not that hard.
I'm fat, chopped, and broke. F my fucking loser virgin life. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. I feel like it's too late now.
I mean,
everyone knows more about
okay, I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's not important. The only reason it's important is because you think it's important to other people. It's not.
Intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced femcel. I'm just a lonely virgin femcel gamer.
Yeah, ooh.
Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like f***ing locusts.
They like want to insert themselves.
They gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games. Now the incel community, the hating women club
I think most of it's bait, to be fair.
is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing as a heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship,
I can agree with that.
Different. But any man would f*** you. It doesn't matter how fat, how socially awkward, how ugly. Men f*** couches. Men f*** rotisserie chickens. You can find a man who will f*** you. All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know I'm
It's because they're aiming too high, to be fair.
Fake cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame.
What?
I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like.
What does that mean? Hold on. She's gone from this world, which implies that they have passed, and you are the one to blame. What happened? There's a larger story here. What
Sometimes
happened?
when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner who's excited for me to join them at the table, but
I mean,
then
that's normal. That's 100% normal.
I turn around and nobody's there, and a little part of me dies inside.
Yeah, that's completely normal. Like, humans do that all the time. In fact, that's actually kind of a point in your book. Like, that's really good. But don't make it everything about you.
Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once.
I mean, okay. It is not that important.
Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I love.
Another man's... Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I mean, move on. Find another girl. She obviously isn't worth it.
She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color of my eyes and...
I mean, maybe she's better off without you. Move on. Just move on.
the way we laughed together, while I'll be trapped in those memories forever.
I like how in the women posting Elle's video, it was like, I got drunk and peed on my date, teehee, and the men posting Elle's video, it's like, I want to kill myself. Like, this shit isn't even funny.
Almost sounds like a statistic.
I don't even know what to say to this. This is just depressing.
Black bean chili. Mom would hit me into...
you know, surprise, surprise, it's kind of depressing to be a guy sometimes.
Till I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to.
Bro, no. That's so sad.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did.
Okay. So, yes, psychologically speaking, this happens. If you have a traumatic event in your past, we talked about this a little earlier. In this case, it tracks psychologically. However, and I'm going to say this again, do not post that on the internet. Never admit to it. It's easy and simple.
A Freud cell. I've given up on getting women. My goal now is to get as fat as
Based.
possible. A friend of mine said I look like a serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women?
Well, I don't think serial killers are hot. What the fuck does that even mean? I mean, like, you look at the serial killers in real life, like their real life pictures, they're not that attractive.
And the serial killer
they're just very charismatic.
For all my weird flaws, at least I do not have a serial killer fetish, okay?
Thank God.
That is one I do not have. I can't stop having homosexual fantasies about me and my classmate, and I
Brother, you're gay.
wake up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim his legs are makes me feel hot. I'm not gay, but I keep fantasizing about how soft and smooth Bro's legs are. I was in the bathroom trying to eat a banana when two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make
Okay. Time and place. It is not the time and place to kiss your lover in a bathroom. That's weird, obnoxious, abnormal, and kind of cringe. Also, man the fuck up and say, bro, if you're gonna do that, leave. I'm taking a shit.
make matters worse, I think
Why are you eating a banana in the bathroom?
I grabbed the wrong kind of banana. Haha, I just accidentally squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing. I cook so often for my roommate that I've started to feel like his boy wife. Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband.
You are in the rabbit hole deep. Pull out. Get the hell out of there. Go do something else.
Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have inappropriate thoughts about other men and I hit myself in the head repeatedly.
Fair.
Men out here fighting demons.
What?
And the demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025. Nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore.
True.
That's
Nobody
basically
cares.
like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins or whatever the fuck. You're good, bro. Just don't be a furry. Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable and they rejected me.
That's awful.
You were rejected
Sorry,
on Grindr? That's impossible.
To be fair, I have a couple of gay people I know in my real life, and sometimes what they say is they'll reject people for looking too straight sometimes.
Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has
I don't know if that's
a profile picture.
a gay
They'll just like get in the DMs
but...
like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours.
Yeah. No, guys are straightforward. They don't play games. They're like, hey, let's go do it. Okay. Sounds great. Women, you gotta twist those knobs, pull some levers, you know, run a track, jump some hurdles, shoot a few hoops, just for the chance of talking to them sometimes, I swear.
We'll say the same. The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like if women were not the gatekeepers.
Absolutely true.
And it's horrifying.
Absolutely true.
I've said before that
I don't know if it would be considered horrifying. It would be a lot more efficient.
Is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster for society. 18
yeah, I could
now.
see that.
I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job. Welcome to being an adult.
Okay, if you can get away with it, if you are not living your life to earn money, and you can get away with it, and you're not gonna like lose your house, lose everything, stop taking as many hours if you can. It is not worth spending your entire life on a job if you are unhealthily pursuing it. There are other things in life that are more important.
unfortunately. Welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the comments
True,
like,
though.
Imagine having a job. You have friends.
Imagine having
this
a
guy
job.
is doing
Oh my
better
God,
than
no.
like 90% of this subreddit, and he's only
Yeah.
18. It's never been less over
To be fair,
for
he would
someone.
have just
I'm only
graduated high
16 and I've
school.
already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below average in everything.
If you are 17 years
mean,
old, you are basically a child.
You
You
have-
are a
well,
baby.
yeah, you have
what are
so
you
much
doing
more to-
on the
to live
incel
for.
subreddit? All these people like, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm 17. Is it over for me? This was
No.
me at 16, okay? Quoting
Oh
Invader
my.
Zim, going on newgrounds.com.
No,
and now-
no, please. The memories, they're coming back. Oh, Shoe, why did you do this to me? They're flooding into my brain. Oh, no. No joke, I owned the box set of Invader Zim.
Oh, look at me. You know, on second thought, I am exactly where someone like that would end up,
Yeah,
aren't I?
no,
Never
very
mind.
true. Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is it's not over, okay? It's never over, but it's
Well, I mean, yeah, it might be for you.
especially not over when you are that young. It's not like you're 36 or something.
A pretty girl sat next to me on the bus and
Oh my God. Listen, just because I remember what Shoe's talking about doesn't mean that I'm 36. But you don't have to come at me that fucking hard, okay? You incredulous person.
I leaked a bit of pre-com. I'm 36.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh. Sorry.
Spent my last $10 on OnlyFans. Here's my dinner.
No, you do not pay for this.
Why would you spend money on some stupid whore when you could
Yes,
spend money on a
exactly.
different stupid whore?
Not
Me. I
not
won't
what I was saying, but
get naked or
okay.
talk to you, but you can support me on Patreon.
Well, that would be why he spent the $10.
All patrons get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me say, "F shit, bitch," link down below. Much smarter way to waste your money, if I do
Yeah.
say so myself. Anyway, obviously,
A much more mentally healthy way, let's put it that way.
many of these people are being silly, they're being tongue-in-cheek. Real actual incels probably don't hang out much on Reddit.
I would say that there's a non-zero chance that we saw some fake rage bait posts. However, I would also say that there's probably about a 60% truth ratio here. Mostly because some of the stuff was oddly specific.
They're not out here posting shit like this. I just
don't know.
thought this was funny and goofy.
Some
that has
people
been my
are,
whole
in
channel.
fact,
I find
dumb.
something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift.
Hooray!
Here you go. What is
Wait,
your
no.
biggest L? Maybe I'll make another video like this where I just
My
read
biggest L?
Shoe0nhead's audience.
What is my biggest L? You know what? I'm not going to tell that story.
Posting
Not
their
yet.
L's. But I will see you guys very soon with a new video.
See ya. Well, that was pretty good. Yeah, I definitely think that a lot of that seemed a little real. Oh well. Anyway, I would say that that was a pretty good video. Go ahead, go watch Shoe's video. Should be linked in the description. Like and subscribe to Shoe, and if you could like and subscribe to me, that'd be great. If you liked my opinion or my commentary, and if I was absolutely stupid, make sure to mention it in the comments, and I'll try to correct it for the next one. Thanks. Have a good one.